Why is it every
Hey
undead thing
guys,
hits me, dude? Hey, Shix.
Hey, Shix, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream.
better than you guys. Sorry about that. I had dinner going, and my wife's an accountant, so it's a really busy time of the year.
Nah, that wasn't your fault. We were trying to find a nice, safe spot to sit down and med, and Nano had a mob on a leash. He had, what was it? The Devourer?
I snared it, but the snare must have worn off, and then it went through the whole crypt and aggroed everything. Because it definitely went down the rabbit hole. It definitely did.
I didn't see any Sarnax, so I don't know if it did or not, or just aggroed the ones in that back room.
I don't know. There was a lot. Where'd the goose
Yeah,
come from, though? There were no goose in that back room, was there?
there is usually one.
Oh, was there? Okay, well, maybe I just didn't see it the first time I went in there. Dude, I'm gonna die from this freaking poison and this guy hit me in the back.
You want me to kill it? You're 28%. You can survive that, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
You guys need a ride?
Just don't get hit by that guard. No, we got Terror, thankfully, has been kind enough to come out.
The guards killed it. Oh, yeah. Guards are my friends, dude. They're cool.
They're not mine.
Alright.
Yeah, I think we just couldn't find a nice, safe spot to sit down and med. Cypher was pretty much the whole time we were there. And they were respawning quick. That is definitely a good zone to sit at and find a nice camp and just sit there and grind it out.
Yeah, you don't run out of mobs.
Yeah, if you can split that first room, you could probably sit in that cubby you were talking about earlier and pull from pretty much the whole first floor.
I was thinking we could get behind that, get down to the bottom, not jump down the thing right away, but get down in there, that bottom area, and just camp down there and pull from the top. That's what I was thinking.
You mean camp just before the drop down?
Yeah, right. Like,
Yeah.
camp right by the drop down, so to speak. You know what I mean? But maybe in a
Yeah,
corner.
you can do that.
Or something like that.
I'm trying to think if I should. I think my enchanter's going to be way too high.
What level is your enchanter?
He's 48.
That might work. I mean, you could always bring him out and we could see.
Level-wise, I think we're good, but I don't know.
I think I can do 46 as far as XP, man, since I'm 31.
Oh, yeah.
Just doing the quick math.
You could bring out the mage. I mean, I know he's a little low, but as long as he kind of stays in the back and sends his pet in, it's extra DPS.
Work for Cypher, man.
Yeah, he's mostly naked.
That's fine. I mean, we brought out naked tunes before in the past, and it still works out. And now that my cleric's there, if anybody dies, it's a very, very short little jaunt to bring him back.
Oh, you did bring your cleric out?
Yeah, to res Cypher. So, I mean, if you feel like risking it, yeah, you're more than welcome to bring them out. I think it'd be kind of fun to see, because it is 25 to 35 zones. So, you're right there on the line of it being made specifically for you.
Yeah, there's mostly undercons here, but we can try it. I mean...
Yeah, we're going to meet over in Lava Storm, but if you need Tara to pick you up, let me know, and we'll let her know where to port to afterwards.
I think I'm in the tunnel.
If you want to try to run to the Druid Ring and Commons.
Yeah, I could probably do that.
Oh my god.
Hey, Lucinda, how you doing? Hopefully you guys had a wonderful Easter.
Lucinda?
Guys, look at what I'm doing.
There's a famous singer, Lucinda Williams. Is that Lucinda Williams?
No, Jules?
Oh.
Oh my god, what's there?
Even if it was, you think they would tell us? I feel like yes.
Might. I actually like Lucinda Williams a lot. That's why I was hoping it was her.
Watching my stream.
Yeah, dude.
Alright, could happen. I don't think so.
Hardcore Everquest fan and, narrative writer of songs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Vin Diesel would be right there with her.
Yeah. Wait, what?
He's an old D&D player, apparently.
Okay.
You didn't know that?
I remember something about him, but I thought it was something other story. Erica!
Oh, she's already listing. Okay, well, never mind. I didn't even have to tell her. 18 plat for that Black Pearl. And I got 4 teeth, so at some point we can go back. If I can get one more, we'll do 2 turn-ins and see how much we'll get experience off of.
Get some trail mix, dude.
Yeah. I'm actually looking forward to it, because how often do you get trail mix? I don't think you can buy that from an NPC.
Damn hippie.
Yeah, it's good stuff. What's the name of your mage?
I don't remember. I'm logging in now.
Okay. Bushido says, is there any news on Pantheon? There has been some news on Pantheon. I don't know how many of you guys caught the live stream that they did, not with, what's his name? The guy they always do it with. This is a different guy they did it with. He's actually an artist. He did some of like the Superman or Batman comics. I'd never actually watched his channel, but when I found out he was doing a stream, I went over there and watched him. Co-Carnage, yeah, this was with somebody else. His name was Lee, I believe. And the work that he has done, because, you know, while I'm on the channel, I'm checking him out and everything, and the work he has done is absolutely beautiful. The dude is very talented. And it was cool to watch him, too, because you watch one streamer versus another streamer, every single one of them seems to have their own way of doing things. And he was very chill, very relaxed. It actually seemed like the developers, for the first time, weren't being quizzed, weren't being, you know, interviewed like I tend to do most of the times. They were just having fun. He was joking with them. It seems like they were friends. And, you know, they even started, you know, getting on each other about stupid things that they did. And towards the end of the night, everybody was having, you know, such a good time that they were training some of the other beta testers that were in there as fun. Every time their group would, like, fail, they would run off like 50 of the mobs and go train the other group. So I think it was all in good fun. But they did show some of the newer stuff. They showed one area in particular that I thought was absolutely amazing. I don't know how many of you guys actually watched Jim Lee. Thank you, Dr. Blowfin, who sounds like a James Bond villain, actually. Dr. Blowfin. I kind of like it. But yeah, they showed it, one of the main guys, when you ran into the room, and they had maybe a little bit of a miscommunication. One of their guys ran in first. A giant stone came down and locked the room off from the fight. So half of the group, or more than half of the group, was locked outside while he was locked in there in Mortal Kombat all by himself. Given the fact that he was a GM, he survived, won the day, killed the mob single-handedly, and then had to go back in and respawn the guy, which caused a little bit of an error. Again, you know, they're doing things that the game wasn't really designed to do sometimes when they force the game to respawn people. Let me know when you get over here, Shix. I'm just rambling on about Pantheon until you do, but...
Oh, you're fine. I'm on my way.
Okay. Let's see. Jim says, I'm so excited about Pantheon. I just try to not pay much attention because it probably isn't releasing into 2020, so it took too long for me to keep a solid hype train on. I'm right there with you on that one, Jim. I've gone through the stages. I've gone through being hyped to being, you know, semi-interested to being actually disinterested and thinking the game's never going to get done, to the point where I'm just like, I don't even want to talk about it anymore. But every time they come out with the stream, it gets me interested again. It pulls me back in. And watching, you know, Jim Lee do his thing was nice. They were just playing the game. And that's what I wanted. That's what everybody wants to do. They just want to get in and try it out. So seeing them being very casual about it, and, you know, he was talking about like some of the spells and not knowing what he was doing with it, and then trying out different combos and stuff. And that's something I haven't seen at Co-Carnage do too much, which is, you know, give us a lowdown on what each one of the spells do and how to use them in different situations. But the graphic... Oh, go ahead. You guys say something, Donald?
Oh, no. Go ahead, man, sir.
But no, I mean, the graphics definitely look like they have increased a little bit. They showed some of the ogres, or orcs. It's like a combination of the two. It's a weird kind of creature looking, but very, very well done. And they keep showing the same dungeon. I know they don't want to give too many spoilers on where everything is before the game even comes out. They want to keep a little bit of that mystery in there. But the dungeon definitely looks huge. Start off with like rat creatures, move into like these ghost And I think the last set of creatures were something different. I think they were like skeletons or something. But let's see, that might be Shix right there. Yep. Jim Lee was more fun than Ko. Ko was like he was working for them. Jim seems like he's just playing, which was fun. You know, it actually seemed like at the very beginning, again, never met any of these guys. I don't know very much about them personally at all, other than what I've heard from people from time to time, from interviews and stuff. But it seemed like they were kind of smitten with Jim at first because he is kind of famous. You know, a lot of them read their comics as kids or as teenagers or young adults, and to be able to be, you know, able to play with somebody or talk to somebody that you respect that much, you know, you kind of got that impression, or at least I did when I was listening to him at the very beginning. And they even mentioned a few of those things, like how they had read his comics and that's how they got to know him. But now they're showing him their work, and it seemed like they were very proud of that. They're actually showing somebody they respect, something that they created. So seeing it from that point of view was interesting, because you know, sometimes they'd run off and they just show him like a wall and be like, hey, come back over here. There's a special thing on the pillar. There's a key, and this is how this works. And you know, I guess they just wanted him to be able to see it and appreciate it as much as they do. And you don't really get to see that side of a developer all that much. They try not to be too show-offy. Obviously, they got to talk about their game, but they don't want to, you know, be sitting there bragging about it too much. And I don't know. It was kind of nice. I like the fact that they were able to show it off. They put a lot of work into it, and I think they should be able to show it off from time to time. But definitely down to earth stream. I don't know if they uploaded that to YouTube or saved it on Twitch somewhere. I hope they did, because I think it was pretty good. It did take him a little while to get started, though. He had a little bit of an issue that I don't know if he was stuck in some type of like developer mode at the very beginning or what, but he was definitely floating around the game disembodied from his actual character. So his character was in one location, which is where all the GMs were, and they were actually seeing his character there moving while he was floating above some town in a completely different part of the world. It took him a little while to like log out and come back in and do all this stuff that eventually fixed it. So it took about 40 minutes before the show even got started. And there's Shy Girl right there. Haven't seen Shy Girl in a while. Kittens Who Say Meow. Great guild, by the way, if you guys are looking for a guild to join. Cypher and myself are going to be upgrading our Pantheon thing to, I believe it's the beta here in just a little while. So we're hopefully going to be able to get in there fairly soon, I hope. That's what we all want. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. And I think, Nonal, are you going to become joining us over there as well, or?
Probably not right away, no.
Is that because you're not as excited about the game, or you just don't think your computer can handle it as well?
Probably the computer, but also I don't want to dish out that much money for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That early, not knowing what it's going to be and what it's going to be like and all that. It's exciting, I guess, sort of, but I'm not as excited as you guys. You guys seem really excited.
Well, the more I watch it, the more excited I get about it. So it's kind of hard to keep going and not actually, not able to get in there, you know? You just want to play it.
This is horrible. I hate it.
We'll find a way up this mountain at some point.
Eventually.
Allegedly.
I think levitate is the trick here, to be honest.
If I had any bat wings on me, I would use them, but unfortunately I ran out.
What kind of wizard are you, dude? You have like one buff, and it's levitate.
I've got Invis and See Invis.
I don't have those either. Just
Well, you're a Shadow Knight. You don't need my See Invis and Ryan Invis.
I made it up top, King of the Mountain. Sheesh,
did
that
we
was
lose
some
somebody?
work.
I think we might have lost somebody.
Let's wait for Shix.
There he is.
Oh my god, it took forever.
Yeah.
Sucks, dude.
Got up though. There you are.
Wait, he has levitate too. What the hell, you guys?
No, I don't have levitate.
I thought mages got levitate at some point.
Maybe.
Levitate rings? Yeah, and they don't even have to cost anything except for mana.
I don't even know if I have all my spells.
As long as you got your pet.
The mage summon armor takes a cat's eye. I didn't know that.
Summon armor. What kind of armor does it summon?
It's called phantom armor. It's like a low level before 20. But you need a cat's eye to summon it. I did not know that. I'm learning all sorts of things.
Yeah. I'm guessing that's just a buff, not actual an armor set.
I don't know. I kind of was hoping it'd be something I could like, here's your shirt and here's your pants to my pet, you know?
I do believe you guys get harnesses. I don't know about any of the pants and shirts.
There's got to be pants, dude, right?
Well, there's boots for sure, right? Boots and pants.
Anybody's got a mage? Let me know. You get like little booties and a hat for your pet or anything like that. Phantom armor. Okay, I found the zone line here, guys.
I kind of want to see cute little hats being summoned by mages now. But only on, what was it, Unicorn Day? Right?
Yeah. You know what else I found that was weird, dude? You want to hear another story?
Sure.
In Minnesota, well, there's probably other places, but there was a place in Minnesota. Somebody put it on something, or I saw it on social media somewhere, probably. But there's a cat cafe where people pay to go in and just like hang out with cats and pet them and play with them.
So you don't take your own cat in?
No, dude. You go and play with the cats that are in the cat cafe.
And do you?
It's like a petting zoo?
Yeah. Are you feeding them food, or is it just like you said, a petting zoo?
I just think you can get like coffee and hang out with cats. There's like little things on the walls where the cats can lay in and sleep in, and they have like a little scratching post where you can watch them scratch their posts and stuff, and that kind of stuff.
I mean, that would be great for a little kid. You take a little kid into there and they'd have fun. I know my nieces and nephews would absolutely love something like that, as long as it doesn't smell like pee. Like, they did a good job with that many cats. You gotta be cleaning up after them.
Yeah, you don't take your niece and nephew until them start humping or something. I'm sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I guess it's a store. They didn't need to be watching them apparently, but
I don't know. I guess don't get a pet. Just go to the cat cafe.
Just don't be allergic to cats. Otherwise, that many cats may kill you.
I believe we live in a world where anyone will pay money for anything. You know what I mean? This is what that's kind of what I've come to conclude. You know what I'm saying? Someone somewhere will pay money to do pretty much anything.
I try not to judge it, because the way I look at it is, there's people out there that are hardcore into sports. They live sports. They wear the t-shirts, the jerseys. They go to all the games. They do all the tailgate parties and all that stuff. There's people out there that are hardcore into video games. They go to the expos, comics, the same thing. It's whatever makes you happy, whatever indulgence you find in life. It's to the right over here.
Yeah, follow the road, I think, ish, sort of. Do you know the way, Shix? Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
I might have gotten lost.
Track him, dude. Oh, wait. I gotta drive.
Yeah, not a ranger.
No, I think I'm in the right place.
Yeah, I think this is the right area. This is the way you went last time, Nano, when you ran around for a good 20
I'm just trying to make sure he's coming or whatever.
No, I'm ahead of you.
Okay. Yeah, but I agree. I mean, whatever you're into, whether it's woodworking, you know what I mean? You go to Bob Vila, concerts or whatever he does or whatever.
Wait. Bob Vila sings? I got to hear this.
He makes wooden flutes too, man.
Is it like Home Again?
You know what I'm trying to say, dude.
Sweet Home Alabama kind of thing? Because I want to hear Bob.
I've seen, dude, people get pretty, those shirts they wear when they bass fish? They have like a half little guard thing right at your chest line. I don't know what that thing is for. I don't know.
My brother-in-law is huge into fishing. He has tons of magazines. He gets like a different lure sent in every week. I mean, he's like What's with the regular button shirt, but then it has like a half shirt come down to the chest line? Like, you know what I mean? What does that do for fishing? I'll ask him.
Like stick a fish in there or something, or what?
I'll ask him. I have no idea.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I've seen the shirts you're talking about, but I've never questioned it. I figured it was for something. Like with shooting, you have a little pad on the shoulders for extra support from the kickback. Grateful Dead Forever. You get no rent. Oh, you forgot the bind. But my cleric's there. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, you can raise yourself. Well, maybe not. Oh wait, who forgot the bind?
You?
Me?
Yeah, but I can get you with my cleric.
Oh, I forgot that I was supposed to bind. No, I don't want to bind here, dude. I don't want that. Who the hell wants to bind over here?
Tell Nano I said I forgot Cypher and Nano are two different people.
No, we are the same person. We are one.
That was Moobus right there.
Where's Moobus? That was Moobus?
Mm-hmm. He's trying to find a copy of Titanium.
Where the hell's Moobus been? Oh, he's the one. I don't think I heard you say it was Moobus when you're talking about that. Dude, that cat was my #1 Portland fellow and kind of made buddies with him. But that's kind of the reason I made my druid, dude, or really leveled her up, was Moobus. And then he got a shaman. I think his shaman got his epic, I think. I miss that dude. He's a good guy.
He said he's trying to come back. He just has to find Titanium. For whatever reason, he lost it on his computer, so...
There's a day and an age of Moobus where if you were getting a port, you're getting it from Moobus, and he, like, before you could say anything, he had Levitate, Sow, and Regen on you before he even ported you, dude. He was the Mac Daddy of porters back in the day.
Moobus, we need you back, dude. There's so many times I pay like 60, 70 plat for a port, and I'm lucky if I get the port. Let alone
They don't have
Wolf or any of the other.
East Corona. They don't have East Corona. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I was told by Druid that there was no East Common or East Corana's port. And then I found out later on that he was new to the game and did not realize that there was a Secor or something across over to that zone.
I think Moobus went to us once with Seb on his shaman, I believe. Like, with Thum or whatever. I think. When Thum was with us and all that.
He says, thanks for the kind words, buddy.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it'd be good to have you back, but it sounded like you were going pretty hardcore into War of the Warcraft. I think you said 13, if I remember correctly. 13 110s?
Wow, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long it takes you to get to 110 in that game, but that's a lot of characters.
You have to get another neck for your beard, man. You know what I'm saying?
At that point, I think you might already have one. A lot of
It's good to even just hear from you. Sorry, I don't mean stuff, but I mean it's just good to hear from you because like we were talking earlier, AC. We meet people, they come in and out of chat, or we hang out with them a little bit, and then you never quite know what happened to them. You know what I mean? And it's just good to hear from somebody.
Yeah, I thought for a while maybe they were just they felt awkward coming into a group of like 5 or 6 people who knew each other rather well, and they felt like the odd man out or something. But you guys are saying you guys never felt that way when you first came in, so I hope that's not it. I hope
I think I get across this river.
They feel comfortable coming in and being part of the group and being part of the conversation. But you're right, they do tend to disappear from time to time. And yeah, it's good when they come back and touch base with us.
There's going to be fart jokes, or toilet talk, or and I don't mean talk like trashy like toilet. I mean like AC likes to talk about toilets. So
I do like to talk about toilets.
You just got to kind of go with the flow. No pun intended. Well, never mind. Talking about.
Or the spin.
Did you see the? Okay, I'm on another tangent. Did you see the kids game? It's called can't remember the name of the game, but it is a toilet, a battery operated toilet. You pour water in the top.
You got me right there.
And you gotta flush it. You spin like a thing on it. It has like a Wheel of Fortune dial, and whatever it rolls on, you have to flush it like 1 time, 2 times, 4 times, 5 times, and whoever triggers the flush thing after a while, it squirts them in the face. The toilet squirts them in the face.
That's horrible. Sounds like a horrible game.
And the hardcore guys play with real urine. You know what I mean? That's what the hard.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I guess somebody would have to take it there, but
no, that's the last part's totally made up. But it is a real game. If you YouTube it or look online, you could buy it for your kids if you want to play with a toilet.
I'm not sure those are the things you want to be teaching your kid to play with.
I mean, better than needles or whatever,
Is there a needle game out there? Because that's horrible too.
I'm sure there is.
It's the heroin's addict game. Get your kids started early. I
don't know how, but I have like 25 mobs on me. I think I'm feeling like I have 25 mobs on me, and I haven't found the hole yet for this thing.
You're close.
Yeah,
I gotta be close.
You do got a couple at least. You got a giant...
You're up too high. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Here's a hole. All right. Are you still in Viz, Shix? Because I don't want you to die because of my stupidness.
No, yeah, I'm in Viz.
Okay. Ooh, that's not the tournament. Are you finding your way, AC? Good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm still right behind you. So this toilet game, not that I want to keep talking about it or anything, but I'm just kind of curious before we let it go. Is there anything in the toilet, or is it just like water?
It's just water.
So it's not like fake stuff in the toilet
No.
that you're trying
It's
to
just,
flush.
it shows the mom like pouring the water in the
Lemonade.
you know, in the advertisement. I need a zone so I don't train the hell out of this wizard you raised earlier.
You and me both, because I think I'd aggro from it.
But like, I mean, that was totally made up. But I guess you could make it more hardcore if you want to put different liquids in there.
Wait, the game was made up, or the pee?
No, the game is real. The pee part was me being stupid
okay.
as usual.
No, I'm pretty sure somebody would have done it.
Or like if you're playing in college, you'd probably put like Jack Daniels in it or something, maybe. You know, or something like that.
Can you tell where
Then
it's
when
going
you
to
get-
squirt out? Like, you're going to get it in your eyes? Because I don't want to get Jack Daniels in my eyes. It's going to
Part of
sting
the
like
game,
crazy.
dude. When it starts squirting, if you don't get your mouth in front of it, you know, you're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah,
gotta
you
get
are.
it. Catch it.
Why not just put mace in it?
Yeah. Well, that is a possibility, I guess.
You know, you really want to go super hardcore.
Can't believe you don't know about the toilet game as an avid, you know.
Yeah, I
toilet
mean,
guy.
I may like toilets, but I'm not like super hardcore into like keeping up on the news of them.
Like if you get into AC's game reviews, because AC plays a lot of games, like, you know, he'll, you know, the graphics and, you know, the storyline, or, you know, this quest NPC, and then like the fourth thing's like, and I just don't see where's people go to the bathroom around here. There's no toilet.
Exactly, dude. You got to have a toilet in a
fair.
video game. These characters, they need someplace to go, like Toy Story. When you're not in the room, when you're not playing these guys, like I used to camp my guy out in a room every night in a city. Nice little bed for him. He treated me well. I got good rolls that day. I rewarded him at the end of the day. Made it, you know, made his life a little bit better than camping out in some forest where he had to listen to owls all night.
And you don't have to bury it when you're done. You know, you just pull a little chain. I think chains would be more lore-y. Yeah, I mean, more to the lore, right?
You know, I'd be okay with a
flusher
bucket.
handle?
With a bucket that you throw out the window, like the old school English. Like that's more medieval age kind of thing than anything else. Chamber pots.
So like, but if you do that, you know what's in an MMO. You know people are gonna be throwing their buckets of urine and poop, feces at each other. You know what I mean? Part of the game.
It's okay. It's kind of funny. People throw like roses in Everquest too. You might as well give like the younger generation something to do. If that's the least they can do to troll you, I'm okay with it.
This gnome offended me. I guess I need to snare every mob, dude.
Let's see. Lucinda says, "Are you speaking of a fishing vest that holds tackle, etc.? That might be the one she's talking about."
Oh, there's an ad. You already rooted one, so let's get on the ad, I guess. I don't know. Maybe we'll go over here. Huh? Okay.
And Tara, if you're still listening, thanks again for the port. I know we didn't get to say anything
Yeah, that's
earlier.
awesome. Where did that mob go? There it is.
All right, that is rooted, by the way, so you guys might want to back up a little.
So that could be what that is. Is he standing beside that other one? Okay.
He's standing close to it. I don't think he's standing right next to it, though.
I think he's in it. Ouch.
Yeah, you're gonna have to worry about aggro though, because those blasts, especially the harm touch. Let's see, what did I walk into, Captain? Yeah, you see it squirting. You need to get your mouth in front of it. Ooh, if you walked in and
We
you
talking
didn't
about
understand,
the toilets
yeah,
still?
this
Or
well,
what? Oh,
Captain kind of walked in on the end of that conversation. So I can only imagine where his mind went.
I was gonna. Never mind.
Chamber pot in the city and outhouses in the country.
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, kept the core forest with the burned down houses and like a weird outhouse on the outside of it. That might look a little country. You know, like the old West
yeah.
games.
And then at night, the skeletons come out of the poop.
Well, now you're getting into like Evil Dead. Weird stuff coming out of that.
We can move all the way up to the turn if you guys want.
What's that movie? Dogma? Right? Didn't Dogma have a
good
poop
movie.
monster?
Yep. That's Ben Affleck and
Matt Damon, I think, right?
yes,
Had a few other people in there.
Jay and Silent Bob.
Selma Hayek, right? Or was it somebody else?
Oh yeah, is that who that was?
I think she
I
was
can't remember who
the
the.
stripper
Salma
angel.
Hayek was in it?
Stripper angel, right?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And then you've got Alanis Morissette was God.
Yeah, right at the very end. She couldn't talk though.
Did she say it was ironic that she was God? Because
She did.
I find that very ironic.
Through her eyes with a little twinkle.
Oh, okay, I'm not sure if anything roams behind us. Just
Oh,
keep
if
your
you
eyes
want,
peeled.
if you want to check over here real quick this time, right around the corner, this room
Oh
here.
God, there's no.
This is the one where they said there's a lot of stuff that drops in there. If we can get a name.
There's also like 4 mobs in there.
I mean, if it doesn't seem doable, we'll leave it. But
I can try to split it if you guys want to move back.
all right, let's go down.
There's 1, 2. Oh God, 3, 4.
We'll give you-
Yeah, your best bet's probably to
5,
bring them
and
all
a
to the
go.
pull to the hallway because we got an exit right there.
you want to pull all?
What I'll
yeah,
do is
pull
I'll
all the way
pull
back to the
with-
entrance.
I'm gonna pull with a snare. Oh God, and I got like 3. Oh God. All right, here we go. And then we're going to do something around this corner right here. Run around this corner. And fake death right here.
She said.
You want to tag that one?
She said, "Thank you so much
you
for
want-
talking about poo while she's trying to eat." All
you
right,
go.
so we got more than one. Oh, he's gonna
No,
blast
that's
me.
that's a pet. They're gonna come together anyway. You know what I mean?
Nice pull.
Sorta. I don't know when I should get up without aggroing the rest of the room, but I can get up.
I'd wait to the end of the fight. I think we got this under control with
Okay.
with the pet and with the Cypher. We're playing Shaman. No problem. I know you felt it in your heart. Does Nano still have a Twitch, and what is it?
Yeah, I don't Twitch all the time. I have no schedule for YouTube or Twitch. It's kind of like, hey, guess what? I feel like doing this today. So I am very laid back with everything I do. But it's Nano03. Everything is Nano03. Oh, where did her pet go away? Oh, there it is.
No, I saw her beating me in the face. Yeah, but he has been doing some older type of video games like Super Nintendo. You just told me one about it's the GameCube or the N64. I think it's the N64, right? Version of James Bond.
Yeah, but that's on the computer. So I got that download on my computer.
Yeah,
So
but it
it's
has the graphics for the older version.
Oh yeah, it's a Half-Life. It's Half-Life with a GoldenEye mod. It's called GoldenEye Source. And I'm assuming it's not anything super illegal, you know what I mean? Because like there's videos for it all over the place, and the servers are up and they run. It is free to play, so I mean I'm assuming it's not. I don't have anyone saying, "Hey man, check this out," and it's free. We'd love for you to play it either. You know what I mean? But I'm assuming that it's not. You know, go on your own on that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it probably
I'm not
is
gonna-
stretch it on the line of illegal, but it sounds cool. I thought at first, it was a port over from the old James Bond one, because that's an amazing James Bond game. Out of all the ones I've ever played, that's the one I like the most.
Imagine, you know how well you already know what I think I was supposed to go the other way, and I did not go the other way. Sorry, forgot. But you know how like playing Halo Arena is cool because you get matchmaking and all that kind of stuff. It's James Bond like that. You know what I mean? So there's matchmaking and good versus evil, or rather than red versus blue. But you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. 2, I guess. I don't know. I'm on the dwarf. My bad.
Back it up. Back it up. Let's see. Captain says Chris Rock. Chris Rock was in that one, wasn't he? In Dogma, I think
he was.
Liam Neeson was also in that, wasn't he? The guy? No, it was Snape. Snape from like the Harry Potter series, who shows up to her bed and shows him like he has no parts.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch that tomorrow.
I got you guys wanted to see it now. Let's see. Chet, Chet I think was Weird Science. How about a nice greasy pork sandwich served in a dirty ashtray? Ugh. Well, so much for Tara trying to eat on that one. I don't know. There's a remake of Half-Life that's some company who isn't Valve that's up on Steam for money. Well, I know...
What is?
Well, go ahead.
What is it? I'm sorry, I missed what you said. I apologize. I'm an idiot.
No, Tara was saying there's a remake of Half-Life That's a company that isn't Valve up on Steam right now for money.
Huh. What's that one called? Does she know? Because I have like Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2, whatever. Like I have like 12 episodes or some crap that I bought in this package for like $9. There's like 12 episodes or something like that.
This one is a healer, apparently.
I don't know. I know with Fallout, they were trying to do a MMO of that one, and they ran into issues because so many people have owned that franchise or gotten permission to make a game for that franchise, and they couldn't agree on like who actually owned the rights to do anything with it. So I just got caught up in court for too long and made the project not viable. How many mods were left in there? You said 5 to start with, and that was 3?
I pulled the wrong way that last time.
Oh. Okay.
My bad.
Alright, never mind. We'll sit back here. We'll wait. It's called the Black Mesa, or Mesa. As far as I know, it's a remake of Half-Life.
Oh yeah, I have that one. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I have that one. Coming with a mob. We could probably move up after this one because there's 2 in the back.
All right.
We've been killing 2 at a time anyway.
Alright, rooting one of these.
I figure if I get more than 2, I'll faint death and try. Which one? I think you guys both rooted them, or what's going on there?
Yeah, I think I rooted one and Cypher rooted one. There we go. I broke his.
Oh, there we go.
I broke his.
There we go. Hey, I get to hit one. Oh, he got one. Should we all be on the same one? I'm at 20. Oh, this one's almost dead. Never mind.
I don't know. Cypher does have a fungi tunic, so it seems like he's not really worried about getting hit. Like, I think he's actually recuperating more life than he loses. And while he's fighting, he's cannibalizing. So I think he's good. I think he's fine.
As long as we don't end up out of mana sitting for 5 minutes because we're not medding, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I used to get yelled at for that Terra, just saying. Well, that was my cleric, I think, actually, wasn't it?
I haven't really seen you have that problem lately with your cleric. He's 41, 42 now? Or did you make a little higher?
43.
Wow. Moving on up, man.
Yeah, I want 44, I'll get that Celestial Heal, so.
Well, once you get to about 46, I wouldn't really go there sooner than that, but about 46, Seb is the place to be, dude. I kid you not. I know you're probably thinking that's crazy, but definitely doable.
I'd go with you guys, do a CE group or something like that.
Or ABC. ABC's not too bad.
Yeah, dude.
It's just hard to break. Whoever goes into the armor room, you know you're going to have like 5 mobs on you, so.
Oh, God.
There is a dwarf out here already in the hallway?
You got a 56 monk to pull, dude. He's pretty good.
54.
I think you're 56 now.
No, I wish. Working on it.
Why are these dwarfs so mean? Now, what kind of... This has got to be a cleric, right? Because it's a dwarf. It can't be, like...
What are they hitting you with?
Stunned me that time.
So it's either
That could have been from
paladin.
the hit.
Could be a paladin. Let's see, yeah, you know, you could always get permission, I guess, if you're willing to pay the company. Buy the rights to it. I'm hoping at some point P99 might get access to Everquest and not just do a P99 server or a 2002 server, but different stages along the way so people can play those. It seems like they're still very viable, even this far into the past of you know, the old school version of it. She hasn't casted anything this whole time? There we go. There's a heal coming.
Is that a heal?
Yeah, I think so. Yep. The Moon Kitties. Are you guys still playing on 2002?
I haven't.
I haven't logged in for a while.
It's right in.
I probably will, honestly... Oh, God. I probably will log in when Pop drops. I don't know if I will in between them, but I'll be so far behind with AAs, it'll be ridiculous, dude. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I think I would enjoy grinding in POP. You know what I mean? Like, not that I don't enjoy grinding in Maiden's Eye, but I want to go
You have a lot more to do
Yep.
in Pop.
Playing innovation and all that kind of stuff.
The keys that you need to actually get, there's a lot of
God
grinding in that. It's just
Kicking my ass. Yeah, but see, like with the guild, you're gonna need all the AA. They're gonna probably think you're half worthless if you have 0 AAs and you're not even level 60 when pop drops. You know what I mean?
that's. I guess it depends on the class. At least from what I remember at that point, for the clerics, there were a few AAs that you absolutely had to get. The critical heals. But then there was a lot of AAs that were just better for you as like quality of life. The faster run speed, less eating on your food and water. Like those aren't things that you have to have.
I think I got turned around here.
It's that
Which way? This way, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there are 2, 3 still.
Oh, there's one out here.
We got
Pop.
pop out here.
I think they're popping quick, dude.
Yeah.
I'm at like 15M.
Yeah, me too.
I would say I'm pretty good, but my mana really doesn't count all that much. So I don't even mention it anymore. Bushido Bull says key rings, which is the one thing he absolutely loves. He misses those key rings drastically.
We lost Cypher.
He go LinkedIn?
No,
Oh,
he
he's out
said
here.
he doesn't know where we are.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's fighting stuff.
Where's he at?
The little palace area.
Oh, he went. Oh, he moved up that way.
Well, if there's no named up in there. I
Oh
don't think we're
God,
allowed
I
to
just
look.
got a bunch. Faint death.
I think they don't have pain death.
I do. No, I
He's
I
fine.
am
He's
faint.
fine.
Oh.
Just don't go near him.
Yeah, don't go over here. I went the wrong way.
Let's see. You got a goo and just one other, an erudite and an erudite pit.
I'm gonna let them all go back because they won't see me once they reset.
Tara says she put Skin Like Nature on all of us, which means HP and AC buff with regen. So if Cypher
Okay,
can keep
we're-
regen on all you guys, you should be
This
good.
way, right?
Mm-hmm. And Cypher has my cleric buffs, symbols, and heroic bond, so he should have more than enough hit points to siphon.
I'm at 5M.
I'm totally out of mana.
Mid break.
So do you
This
guys?
is what we ran in last time. No mid spot. Sorry.
This is actually a good med spot if you guys think you can pull fast enough from here. I don't think anything spawns here except that one roamer. Do you guys feel with video games though that remakes are a good idea? I know they've been doing that so much lately with with movies. I'm kind of sick of it, but video games. Do you like remakes or do you like sequels?
I don't know, man. Sometimes sequels are horrible. I mean, sometimes sequels. I mean, not sometimes, but it's always a sequel that seems to kill the franchise. You know what I mean, so to speak. So that's makes it rough. The expectation is so high. I think is the problem. You know what I mean?
Is it as common with video games as it is movies? Because I could think of like with the Assassin's Creed ones, they've gotten pretty good with the sequels, the Halos, the Gears of War. Maybe I'm just not thinking of some of the other ones where they really bit the bullet though.
Destiny was a sequel, and it tanked so hard. You know what I mean?
Destiny 2 didn't do well?
No,
Oh, wow.
not at all. But they ruined it with monetization stuff, big time. So, I guess it just depends. You know what I mean?
Oh, and then
Because I think God of War series is pretty good, right?
Right.
Like 1 and 2 and all them, right?
and the
They're
Final
going to come out
Fantasy,
with another one.
Final Fantasy, another one of those franchises where they did a really good job with the sequels. Although I guess technically you could say those are all remakes of the franchise because each one is supposed to be a standalone version of, it says it in the title, it's a Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I mean that's like the never-ending story. It says it in there. You know what I mean? I don't know. It ends though. You know what I mean?
Terror says the Resident Evil remake is amazing. A prime example of how to do a remake correctly. They did a remake or remastering. I guess it's not really a remake. A remastering of Monkey Island, which I thought was fantastic. They upgraded the graphics. They did the same thing they did in the remastered version of Halo 1, which is they gave you the ability to switch back to the old graphics at the same time you're playing on the new graphics. So you can see where it used to be and what it is now. So if you're one of those hardcore purists and you really, really don't want to play with the newer graphics, but you still kind of want the niceties of the updated, bug fixes and, better voice acting, they kind of went back and they cleaned all that up. You could still play, the remade version or the remastered version. I think they're doing that with all those old LucasArts games. They did that with Day of the Tentacle, great click and point game. Sequel to Maniac Mansion, for those of you who played that way back when. Let's see. On my wizard, I usually hold some mana back, not only for evacs, but for emergency situations where we don't really need an evac, but somebody might die if the mobs aren't killed quickly. I actually once saved ZK from dying because I unloaded on a mob that was going to kill him. That was terror right there. I'm so scared that Capcom is going to screw up the Resident Evil 2 remake. I would tell you to have faith in them, but watching what they have done with the Mass Effect franchise is just disheartening. All right, later, Moobus. Thanks for coming out and joining us, man. Definitely appreciate it.
Take care, bud. You get in game, let us know, or hit me up, bud.
Do you have a game in mind, either one of you, Shix or Nonal, that you would love to see them either do a sequel for, or remastered, or a remake?
Another Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic would be amazing, dude. I think.
Disney version style?
One where there's no microtransactions or, whatever. An actual story, Another sideways story or whatever you want to say.
Disney owns it now.
I mean, they're making a Han Solo
movie. I'm not a big gamer
make a damn
than Everquest.
But you never liked any of the arcade ones, like a Pac-Man? Because I know they remade Pac-Man. They did like a Pac-Man 3D and a Pac-Man Cubed. And...
Oh, yeah. I mean, I like Atari when I was young. Then you get Nintendo with Mario, but past that, I didn't really play games. We were always outside playing.
Right. I don't know. I grew up in a very hot climate, so anytime we could not be outside and inside of my nice AC building, it was definitely appreciated. So I spent a lot of time reading. Wasn't a lot to do inside when I was a kid. Capcom didn't make Mass Effect. No, they didn't. I was just comparing it to, the fact that one company did a fantastic job with 2.5 versions of Mass Effect and then really crapped it over on the 4th one. Unfortunately, BioWare is one that made Knights of the Old Republic, and they haven't been doing so hot lately.
Yeah, that'd be maybe my first pick. I don't know. Oh, there's a goo ad. It's a gyrating goo, dude.
Oh, likes you.
Hey, should I have like 2 snares up, like one that's less mana intensive to see if it just snares it? You know what I mean? Rather than the big one that does more damage. What do you think?
I never did. I always went with whatever my most powerful snare was, but it's up to you.
Pretty mana intensive. It's 60. You know what I mean? Like that. I know that's not a lot for like a caster, or a priest, but that's a lot for a hybrid.
Did you just get it?
Mana.
Did you just get that spell?
Level 22. Level 22.
And what level are you now?
32. I just got a level actually. I got 1,000 mana. I mean, but still, that's. I don't know.
I mean, I know you don't get to sit down.
That's not a lot of snares.
Yeah, you don't get to sit down.
Yeah, that's not a lot of snares.
It comes down to what you can get away with. If you feel like the other snare is going to last long enough for you, I never felt that it did.
I'm more just, like when things run away, I want to snare it. You know what I mean? That's the main reason I snare. I don't usually use snare unless something's running away, or if I'm trying to split, sometimes I do it.
I always used it on pools. It was a nice spell like that, and I wanted it to last the maximum amount of time, especially on a pool, because the lower level ones, I think it's like 15 seconds, isn't it? Something ridiculously low to the point that you weren't going to be able to use it as a pool, and unless you're like really paying attention to the mob's health and you didn't have a wizard in there to just jump the life down drastically without you paying attention, you're going to have to land that snare at like 15% of his life every single time. And by then it was already starting to walk or run sometimes out of the room. So I wanted something that lasted. So it was one of the few spells that I would actually pay the mana for. That and Vortex. Vortex was amazing for aggro. Disease Cloud too. But I don't think you're running into that, right? Nobody's stealing aggro from you?
Yeah. Cypher sometimes if he gets it slow before I get my dot.
Let's see. Most SKs stick with Engulfing Darkness. I like Dooming Darkness. I think that was a later one, right? Or did the Dooming come first?
Engulfing's 22.
The Dooming is the later one. You will get your gloves at some point that you can use, and that's a free snare. If you do run low on mana, it's always an option.
Oh, someone rooted one. We're good.
Rooting that in place.
We're killing them now pretty good. It's probably that elite mage we picked up, dude.
Hey, you know, every little bit of damage.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, poor dwarf. Poor little guy.
They're not dropping anything this time. No canines, no nothing.
No swords.
That's true. We did get a sword. Dooming is the next one. Get 30 more seconds on Dooming for twice the mana cost, which doesn't sound like it would be worth it, but on pools where the mobs take forever to turn around and walk back to their spawn point, and the fact that you have to wait for them to get to their spawn point before you can, you know, pull that guy single, extra 30 seconds can make all the difference. At least it did for me. Maybe other people were better at it and they could get by with less.
I'm still learning this class a lot, man.
Yeah, I wish monks had a some sort of a clicky snare or any snare, really.
Can you guys not use those snare whips that come out of, I think it's K-Sora, right?
It's a slashing weapon.
Oh.
I use root nets, but
Yeah, it's not quite the same.
yeah.
Still nice, though, from what I hear.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Monks are pretty uber as it is. I'm kind of glad that they didn't give you guys everything.
I think in the next expansion, which would be, is that the Luklin or Lucklin or Lucelin or whatever, however you say that?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a monk usable snare weapon.
Yeah, but that's when the kitty cats
Split.
came out, and monks were completely worthless at that point.
Yeah,
Trying to split this.
Alright, so that is used for the Scale Mythic
Come on.
Armor Quest in East Kabalist. And that is for the Bracer, which is 7 AC, 2 Strength, 2 Wisdom. You need that, you need a Ruby, you need a Bandit Bracer, and the Gooey Adhesive that also drops here. So if any of you guys want that one.
I don't think I'm handing anything in soon to
Kabalist?
Ixarville. Yeah, probably not.
Kill a lot of Sarnax.
Ogres aren't like there either, right?
I don't
No,
think
nobody.
anybody's like there, dude. Okay, this might be. Find out here in a minute. What's going on here?
I'm at 80%, so if you need me to burn down, you know, 1 or 2 of the mobs, like Tara was saying, it's definitely a strategy we could use.
Or root.
Regardless, yeah.
I have
Okay.
actually seen a high elf in Kabalist.
Man, the amount of time he had to spend.
It's a lot of Sarnax.
And do you get bad faction with anybody? Like, he's not trading faction with the High Elf City as he's doing it, right?
No, I think if you kill at that fort in Lake of Ill-Omen, you get faction with Cabalists, but no negative faction other than
We're good.
with other Sarnax.
Nice one, man. That's actually a
But-
pretty good pool.
And if you kill enough, you get that Bracer eventually.
If you're lucky enough to brace you with the hidden.
Yeah,
Still need to get that on my cleric.
I've killed a lot there and still nothing. Oh, we got a ad back here.
Nibbler. Yeah, 5 or 6K sounds like a lot of money until you realize just how long it takes to get that thing. Then you're okay with spending, 3 or 4 hours in Sab getting the money you need. See Tara saying, yeah, you get Legion of Kabbalists. Faction, my cleric is almost dubious with them, I think. It's not only faction Kabbalists, though. Who else do you get faction with, Tara? Is it worth it for another city?
I wonder if you get Verona Vi or V or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I know goblins give you faction with the Feriona guards or whatever.
Yeah, that would be a good idea to kill goblins right about now before the new patch comes out for Chardic. There's nothing on these guys. Are we moving up? Because we're about to get repops.
I muted myself and asked you a question. Why didn't you answer, dude?
Hey.
Uh,
Yes.
Do you want to move up, or do you want to sit by that door?
I think if we sit by the door, we won't ever get past it. So it's up to you guys. I think if we move up slowly but safely, I think we can do it. We just got to know that our goal is to move up like 3 or 4 feet every minute or so.
Well, there's going to be one roamer that comes to the top right here where I'm at. There's one roamer to here right now that we haven't killed yet. But you can actually come and stand inside this room if you wanted.
Yeah, this is a good spot.
On like over here in this thing.
Can we get downstairs without killing the guys on the top, do you think?
If we
I don't-
invis.
Or you can pull the
Yeah,
guys
we can
on
make
top?
it all the way into the room if you invis.
If you invis, you
Here
can.
you go. Here's the roamer.
There might be another roamer then. I don't remember that one roaming right there. So the pet will die really fast if we kill it first. And I got the aggro on the chickadee.
Giggity, man.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that didn't do very much damage to her. There we go. 314 points of damage. Like,
She snared me, man. Engulfing darkness. What do you know?
she's a necromancer?
Mm-hmm. She had a skelly pet.
I really want to look it up online and see what the lore is for this zone. I don't understand how they're going to explain why there's a Shadow Knight Erudite right next to a gnome paladin, right next to like a wizard.
They're coerced.
I guess so. By what though? What kind of force is in here?
The Cly,
Mm-hmm.
who will
I don't know.
smoke your face even at 55 or 54.
That's probably where those harm touches are coming
Incoming?
from.
Incoming, maybe. Fake deathing.
But you get
Oh,
some.
I
Oh
thought-
no, he's. I've
No,
been
I
down
thought
there.
the-
He's
I
He's
thought
way
the
down at the
Nibbler was
bottom.
coming too.
I don't think he was, but he definitely is on the way now. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that. of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.